The matchup between Luka Doncic and Zion Williamson did not disappoint. It was Luka and the Mavs that prevailed in OT. And let me just tell you what Luka's stat line was. 30 points, 17 rebounds, and 10 assists. Not only that, KP. KP is back to being a unicorn. 34 points for KP. They won in overtime. Is this Mavs team a threat to knock somebody out in the first round?
They're not a threat to knock out either one of the Los Angeles teams.
Okay.
However,
talk to me, Mr. Rose.
Teams like Denver, Houston, and Utah got to hear the footsteps of the Dallas Mavs coming. And a couple of those squads, and Denver in particular, they have a superstar in Jokic, but they don't have perimeter all-stars. You just showed a 7'3" guy shooting threes and dunking, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you just showed another
Blocked
point
5
guard
shots.
grabbed 17 rebounds.
That's crazy.
Okay? So now all of a sudden you get those two guys in a 7-game series. They have the ability to take over and create problems. Curry making shots, Hardaway giving them quality minutes. You know how much I love Denver. But if they play the Mavs, that's a 7-game series ready to happen.
I love it. Well, of course, we're going to talk about Zion. He had 21 points. He now has over 20 in 13 consecutive games. This was the first time he's ever played in a back-to-back. Looked a little tired to start the game, put it on in the second half. Do you think they should be playing him in back-to-backs?
Don't let Charles Oakley hear you say that somebody finally playing in back-to-backs. Okay? Because those elbows is sharp that he got. Let me tell you something. Zion has been as advertised.
Oh, he's exceeded expectations.
Okay. No, he's been as advertised. There's a reason why when he left Duke and their team did not make it to the Final Four with R.J. Barrett, okay, with Cam Reddish, that all of a sudden he became the number 1 pick and boom, box office. Zion Williamson was injured though. And so now all of a sudden Brandon Ingram grows into his game. And let me just say this. I'm going to stand up and say this because you know how much I like tall point guards. Shout to Lil Bro Lonzo Ball.
Love what Lonzo's doing. If you haven't paid attention, Lonzo's been on fire lately.
Okay, you're going to ask me about Zion? 25 in consecutive games. 7 made threes in consecutive games for Lonzo Ball. That's what we should be talking about.
Talk about shooting.
Let's talk about that.
Are we going to talk about his shooting forward?
Absolutely.
No, His seven threes. He is absolutely balling, living up to the name.
Can I get one more Zion thing real quick?
What's that?
Everybody. There are reasons why a lot of you guys don't vote for the awards. Zion Williamson can't win Rookie of the Year this season.
No, he can't.
There's somebody named Ja Morant that's sitting on the 8th spot.
Ja Morant is sitting in the 8th spot, right? And we're going to keep an eye on this 8th spot because the Pelicans played Zion in back-to-back, but they are now pretty far away from that 8th spot. There are a lot of teams in between them and the 8th spot. If you look at that right there, there are 3 teams trying to chase down the Grizzlies. Do you think any of these teams will take the 8th spot from the Grizzlies?
So I have a source in my telephone
that
plays for the Portland Trail Blazers.
What's that, Dame?
Maybe.
It's Dame. I know it's Dame.
And this person told me, y'all keep pushing Memphis to the playoffs. Y'all keep rooting for Zion to get to the playoffs. But all I know is when it's time for the playoffs, we're going to be there. So I'm going to believe my source. So right now, Memphis is holding down the spot. Pelicans are done.
It's over.
And it ain't about the games. You said the key. It's all of the T's that you have to leapfrog. So people are going to say, well, they got the easiest strength of schedule.
Yeah, or they're only 4 games back. Well, they got to get over the Spurs. They got to get over the Kings. They got to get over the Trailblazers and then chase down the Grizzlies. Can't do it.
And here's another thing for Zion. And by the way, we're in the business of trying to promote the game and promote players. And of course, how much we love Zion and his points in the paint. He's getting layups. He's getting dunks. But as a young player, you got to work defensively.
Yeah, he does.
You got to work defensively.
Yeah, there's a couple plays that look pretty bad.
Now, I used to say this about Blake. I need to see your athleticism be more than just when you dunking. I need that to be getting steals. I need that to be getting blocks. It's going to come, and it's hard to exert yourself 100 different ways at once. Right now, he like, I can get 24 and 29 minutes. Oh, this is easy. But those 6 rebounds going to grow. Those below 1 block a game, the below 1 steal a game, that's going to grow too. Zion is going to be a perennial All-NBA performer.
What's up? Thank you so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. Don't forget to download the ESPN app. And if you want more premium content, which you do, make sure that you subscribe to ESPN Plus. See you soon.